Course, a lot of people still, have a lot of stress going on right now because we still don't know who the next president of the United States will be after the big election. Everybody, record numbers all over the country. So it's time now to check in with one of our party scoopers. Craig Robinson is joining us right now. Craig, great job on a Local 5 last night. You represented well, but man, talk about a battle. And that's what you said this was going to be. This was going to be a battle all the way across the board.
Yeah. I mean, and this is going to go on for a while, too. I mean, so this morning, it's funny. If you're a Politico like me, you go to bed about 3 a.m. and you think you know where the race stands. You wake up, it's shifted. Biden is now leading in Wisconsin, leading in Michigan. But there's still hope out there for Donald Trump. There's 500,000 votes to be counted in Arizona, and this race is so close. Just flipping one state will cause it to go one direction or another. So there's still some optimistic things that could happen for Donald Trump, especially in Arizona, maybe even Nevada. And so we might not. I mean, we might go to bed tonight and we might not know this. And I think that's difficult for us Americans to deal with. But it is the reality of counting these votes, especially when so many of them were cast via the mail.
Now, speaking of counting votes and in the mail, like you just mentioned right now, are all those ballots in the possession of the different states right now?
It depends on the state, and this is where it gets a little it can get a little crazy. So, like in our state, and let's be honest, Iowa gets it right on so many levels. Your ballot had to be postmarked, on election day or I think before election day for it to count. But in Pennsylvania, they're still going to receive ballots through Friday. And so, and that just kind of raises the speculation, why are we going to wait so long for these ballots to come and give them all week? And then of course, then it becomes important to make sure that, hey, this was a vote cast, before the election, not on Wednesday morning when I know the result and I know we need to get some votes in.
Right. We have a bunch of different areas where you can get live election results there that are online right now, and a lot of people are staying up to speed on that. But does this become a math question and a math equation to figure out when it comes to a point where this person, no matter if every other ballot comes in their favor, somebody else is going to win?
Yeah, I mean it's really tough, Lou. I mean it's you have the one place to avoid today is Twitter, by the way. So if you have a Twitter account, maybe just stay away if you want to be calm and all that. But it is math, and it is the Electoral College. And that's why, you look at if Trump doesn't win Michigan, then he goes down to 268 electoral votes. He needs 270. So any other state on the board, whether it's Nevada with 6 electoral votes or Arizona with 10, flips it. So this is razor thin, and quite frankly, is not the race that all the pundits said we were going to get. I mean, we were talking about Joe Biden blowouts and everything would have to just go perfectly for Trump for him to even be competitive. Look, I think the president did great last night, and now it's a waiting game to see when these votes come in, how they're counted and what they say.
When do you really feel a gut feeling that we're going to have a handle on who the next president will be?
I think we'll have a really good idea maybe by the end of today. But it might be the end of this week, especially with Arizona and their process and Pennsylvania with that process. But I think if Michigan can clean it up and Wisconsin, if they can get their results in, we're going to know if Biden is the, and then Trump needs to flip something, or if Trump can hold Michigan or can win Michigan or Wisconsin, then it's a really tough battle for Biden.
All right. Any other surprises in the local battles that were going on?
Yeah. Big surprises last night. Democrats made all these gains in suburban seats in 2018. And so they used the same playbook, and they were going to go after this and expand that map and targeted Republicans like John Landon and Ankeny. And they not only did they not win those races, but then they lost seats in the Iowa House in Polk County, which is shocking to me. And so, there was a lot of buzz that they were going to flip control of the Iowa House. I think the Iowa House is coming back with a bigger majority than ever, a 60-seat majority for Republicans. So huge that happened and was spurred on by not only just Polk County seats, but also seats in Warren County, also seats in Jasper County, that Republicans were able to knock off these incumbents. No one saw that coming, and it was a big story early on.
Craig Robinson, go get some rest. I know you were up late and up again early. And
keep that bad, Lou? Come on.
And hopefully we'll get everything settled here in short order. Thank you so much for what you do, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Yep.
All right, buddy. Craig Robinson from the Iowa Republican. All right, don't go.